Good Tuesday morning. We're in the book of Revelation, chapter 21. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and the sea was no more. And I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. He will dwell with them, and they will be his people, and God himself will be with them as their God. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain any more, for the former things have passed away. A new heaven and a new earth, a painless existence. The pain in this world is an undoubted reality. This year of pandemic has left its indelible mark. Its advent has caused greater anguish to some more than others, but we all feel its tormenting touch. Pain meets us as we enter this world, and it follows us through all the stages of life. It never leaves until our eyes close in death. Pain follows us like a dark presence wherever we go, through all the seasons of the year, and through every period of our mortal life. And it's always going to be that way until we move to a world where there is no pain. The pain of this world is how we determine the reality of the strength of our love, our integrity, and our faithfulness. Pain, it's the fire that tries the metals and removes the dross. Pain tried Abraham, it tried Moses, it tried Job. Came to Job as sheer torture, but Job stood his principles before pain, and he said, even if God slays me, I'm still going to trust him. Pain tried Paul. He described his suffering in morbid detail. Paul said, I'm talking like a madman, with far greater labors, far more imprisonments, countless beatings, and often near death. 5 times I received at the hands of the Jews the 40 lashes, save one. 3 times I was beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. 3 times I was shipwrecked. A night and a day I was adrift on frequent journeys, in danger from rivers, danger from robbers, danger from my own people, danger from Gentiles, danger in the city, danger in the wilderness, danger at sea, danger from false brothers, in toil and hardship, through many a sleepless night, in hunger and thirst, often without food, in cold and exposure. Pain. Thankfully, in the new heaven and new earth, there will be no need of such a trying test of principle, because our character will already be perfected. Pain is not needed in the new heaven and the new earth to help us appreciate the sufferings of Christ. Christ proved his love by suffering. He suffered poverty and persecution and crucifixion. He made himself of no reputation, took on himself the form of a servant, became obedient unto death, even the death of a cross. Now, to estimate suffering, we've got to know what suffering is. We've got to know it experientially. Every man must bear a cross in order to know what the cross of Christ really was. In heaven, this won't be required. We already learned those lessons here, and we will be qualified to sing, Worthy is the Lamb that was slain. Pain is not needed in heaven to impress us with the enormity of sin. The first thing for a sinner to feel in order to renounce sin is conviction of its terrible consequences. Sin is the cause of all sorrow, suffering, and death. But in heaven, sin will have been done away with. The consequences and effects will be gone also. With sin having been pardoned, it will be unnecessary to impress us with its enormity. What a blessed place heaven will be. A world without pain of any sort. Not physical, not social, not intellectual, not moral. No pain. Maranatha. Come, Lord Jesus.